Hello everyone, Will here from Mature Minded Gamers, and today I'm going to be continuing our champion spotlight for Super Fantasy Brawl from Mythic Games. Game should be released this fall. Looking forward to playing with all of you on Tabletopia, so hit that like and subscribe button, join us on our Discord, hit me up for a game, I'd love to brawl. Alright, so we are going to be looking at today Loralei, and she is a very unique champion. She has 2 armor, one of the only two champions that I'm aware of that has that much armor off the bat, and only 4 health. So Loralei, Fable of the Fae. Very interesting looking art here. She's kind of like a creature of the forest. Very cool, very different is what I love about it. The crazy thing about it is the fact that she only has 4 health, but what they've kind of done is they've given her a little bit of defense here. So let's see what her leveled up ability is going to give her. During your upkeep phase, draw 2 additional cards. That could be huge. Giving you more options as far as like which cards you have access to on a turn could really make the difference on what you are doing and you're planning to do on your turn, and could be a complete game changer for her leveled up version. But do you think she's going to last that long, only having 4 health? Well, let's see what card she has, and let's see if she's going to be able to sustain a little bit. So first up, we do have a reaction card called Intervention, giving +1 armor, bringing that total armor, if this is played on her, to 3, which is awesome. After the attack, if no damage was dealt, the target may heal for 3, so this would not only allow her or anyone to hopefully ignore any damage, but then also heal for 3, which is very, very good. It's one of the biggest heals that I've seen so far in all of the cards that I've gone through. Alright, so next up we do have a skill card called Clairvoyance, giving 3 movement, drawing 1, planning 5. Wow, okay, so you only have 5 cards in your hand. You're going to draw 1, so that gives you 6. You can plan 5, so that's only going to leave you 1 card in your hand. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't really know where the combo would be. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this card. I'm not entirely sold on this one. I mean, unless you're really leveled up. Really, the big thing here is you're playing a blue core for 3 movement. I don't know. I don't know if this is a card that I would even worry about playing, or if it's just a filler card. Maybe it's going to combo off of something. Let's take a look here. So next up, we do have another skill card. Okay. So not a lot of attack so far. This gives her 1 movement and a hex line of 2. Place the target adjacent to Loralei. This may target Loralei's allies. So this allows not only you to move enemy champions, but you could bring others adjacent to you. So this could basically close the gap if you really need to bring champions closer to securing a maybe they're you're wanting to hold or have more champions adjacent to, like one of the statues. That could be interesting. A little bit of area control there. All right, this one here, yet another skill card. This one is 3 movement. Discard up to 4 cards. Heal your champions 1 for each of the cards you discarded. If you really want to be able to sustain for an extra turn, she's really shaping up so far to be your main class healer, making sure that your champions aren't going to go down without a fight. So discard up to 4 cards though. So maybe, that's going to burn your whole hand. So like if you play the yellow core for this, you discard 4, you can heal somebody up for 4 health. But then here's your turn. I know you have your common cores to do some basic things, but maybe your hand was pretty much garbage anyway for the other things you got based on the strategy you're working on. All right, so let's continue moving on. It brings us to our first attack card. This one is called Nature's Wrath. 1 movement, non-line of sight attack, range 3, maximum range 4. This attack ignores the defense of the target, so just a straight 3 power attack. Now, keep in mind they can play reactions to this, but it's going to ignore the defense. It's really the end skill ability that it may benefit from. So decently okay. The maximum minimum range is there to give it a little bit of versatility. And then last but certainly not least, we have her final attack card. This one is called the Winding Paths. 2 move, 2 hexline attack, and it is 2 power. After the attack, swap the target's location with another enemy champion. So you could actually, after the attack, swap the positions of enemy champions. So if you really want, someone else to be in a specific position, this could be the way to do it. In fact, this is not a lot of attack ability for Loralei, but she does have a little bit of options when it comes to healing. Man, I don't know how useful she's going to be on the field. I mean, you've got a defense card. I mean, she's got 2 armor. She's not, I mean, she's kind of tanky, but she doesn't have a lot of health compared to some of the other champions who, like Dugrin, who has 2 armor. Healing is only going to go so far, and if you're burning an entire turn to heal 4, is that really worth it? I mean, is it just that one more turn you need them to survive in a specific position? I mean, whatever cards they have in their hand. I mean, the planning 5 could really set you up for a big turn next round, and I guess if it's the last one in your hand, if you wait to maybe play this Clairvoyance card as the last card that you play, you use your blue core, you move 3, you draw 1. So, you've got, 2, 3 cards in your hand. You can plan 5. So then that really lets you set up 3 cards you want to save for next round. That could be interesting. I could see that as an option. But not so much of a heavy hitter, more about making sure that people are sustaining on specifics and then moving positions and moving targets where you want them to be. I can see this character being more support and versatile. I think you definitely want to make sure that you have some attack and defense champions on the board as well, but I can see her being pretty helpful in certain situations. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts and comments. I'd love to see if you have played with her. What were your impressions? Who did you team her up with and why? And if you did, who would you team her up with next time and why? Please, let's get the conversation going on Loralei. Hit that like and subscribe button when you want to know about all of our other great content for maturemindedgamers.com. Again, hit me up on Discord as well. We'll go to a game. We'll throw down a game at the Brawl, and then we will be able to see you at the table.